Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Samawi, and in today's video, which was actually requested off of my Instagram, this video will be about how I got my experience with shadowing and how I got a job as a dental assistant. So if this is something you're interested in, you're looking to do, just keep watching. So before I get in detail about my shadowing experience, for any student that is looking to be a pre-dental student or any student that is looking to follow the career path as a dental student, I recommend you definitely do shadowing just to ensure that this career path is for you. I know when I shadowed, I knew instantly that dentistry is exactly what I saw myself doing for the rest of my life. So going and getting that experience is awesome. For me, growing up, I always had pretty bad cavities. I have an extremely bad sweet tooth. My Starbucks right here. But so that positive impact that my family dentist put on me, I just knew growing up, I had to pursue something in the healthcare field. Then once I came into my freshman year of my undergrad, I actually had a sit-down conversation with my parents, and I'm like, who do you know that's a dentist that I could shadow? I really want this experience to ensure that this is what I want to do and this is what I'm going to be pursuing after my undergrad. So my mom actually told me to reach out to one of her friends, and from there it was kind of history. But from there I reached out to the dentist. I actually met her a few times beforehand. It made the process a little easier. But for those of you that don't know the dentist you will be shadowing beforehand, it's definitely great if you do some research on the dentist. Call the clinic if you want to reach out to the dentist, or find their email or their phone number. For me, when I was trying to find a dental assisting job, that's what I did. I would look for the clinics nearest to me, and I would just call and see if I could speak to the dentist or anybody that can leave a message for the dentist. So my first big tip is just first asking your family members, see if they know any dentists, and those are usually the dentists you want to start to shadow because you have that personal relationship with them. If you don't have that kind of relationship, like I said, finding those clinics that are around you, reaching out to them, emailing them. I reached out to a few at one time in the beginning just to see if I would get a response back. I personally think it's easiest to just call and leave a message. Most dentists are willing to help you and they're willing to have students shadow them, but there are going to be people that don't respond back to you, but don't worry, just keep searching and keep asking around. I recommend first starting with the general dentist, and then from there you could start going into the specialties that you want to hopefully pursue in the future. For me, I started with general dentistry, and I actually just got a dental assisting job recently at a periodontist office, so that's going to be cool to kind of see what a periodontist does throughout the day. So that's definitely good to look into those specialty options from now, just so you can kind of maybe have an idea once you're in dental school. So now let's say that you reached out to the dentist and he or she said, yes, you're allowed to come and shadow. You choose what times you want to do. So now how I prepared to go and shadow was I brought a notebook with me, and what I did was for the first few procedures I just kind of watched and observed. And then after that, I brought my notebook and I kind of took notes on the procedures, anything that kind of intrigued me or something that I should look deeper into later on, the materials that they used. So just stuff like that. It's good to just take notes throughout. It's good for your own well-being and just to see what you're getting yourself into once you do become a dental student. And then also I received a question from a pre-dental student asking how I logged my hours. So I thought what was easiest for me was I go into my notes section of my phone and I just made a chart, and on the chart I would write the dentist's name, and then I would write how many hours I did with them that day. I would write the specific date as well, and then just any notes that I left on the side. So it's good to just really build those connections with the dentist, because maybe down the line you can even ask them if you could dental assist them. I know there was a pre-dental student when I was the vice president of the pre-dental club. He approached me and he was like, I don't know how to break the barrier on being a shadowing student to being somebody that's dental assisting the dentist. And he actually told me he was starting to dental assist and they weren't even paying him. So make sure you really have that connection with the dentist where you can go up to them and approach them about any issues that you have. You can approach them about maybe taking the next step and getting a paid internship with them as a dental assistant. So that's definitely something to look into. So build that connection while shadowing at first, and then show them that, hey, this is really what I see myself doing in the future, and I would love it if you gave me an opportunity to be a dental assistant for you. Personally, that's not what I did. I first shadowed, and then later on, the opportunities came to me as a dental assistant, and I will talk about that a little more right now. So the biggest thing is, like, I'm the type of person that really puts myself out there. I'm sure most of my Instagram followers and people on YouTube know that I plan on pursuing something in the dental field. So making it very obvious to the world is like a really good thing to do, because then from there, once people know that you're pursuing dentistry, people will like reach out to you for opportunities. Just an example to give you, I took this class over the summer. It was organic chemistry too. And one of the girls actually knew me from Instagram. She's like, oh, I've seen your posts and whatnot. And she knew that I was also pre-dental at the time. So from there, I was like, yeah, I've been looking for a dental assisting job. And at the time I was struggling to find anywhere to be a dental assistant. And she was like, actually, the place that I work at is actually looking for a new dental assistant to train. Now, there are a lot of clinics that will not take pre-dental students just because they want somebody with more experience. So finding a dentist that is willing to train you the way that they want to train you is like hitting the jackpot. I know I got super lucky with a dentist like that. She is awesome to work for. I've learned so much from that experience. So if you are able to, build those networking relationships with people to gain that type of experience. And letting the world know that you're doing this will definitely help. Just to give you another example, actually, recently, one of my old friends, she was actually a neighbor, she reached out to me. She's like, oh my gosh, like, I've been seeing your posts, and my dad actually owns a clinic. If you're looking for somewhere to, dental assist over the summer, I think you would be a great fit for their clinic and whatnot. So I actually recently just reached out to them, and they reached out back to me, and I will hopefully be dental assisting this summer. That's definitely something to keep in mind, is like, making sure people know the path you're taking, because you never know what other people know who, and that's where experiences start to come in. I don't know if I'm just lucky, or I think putting yourself out there definitely helps. So also, like, if you're trying to be a healthcare professional, it's good to know how to speak with people, how to network. That's mainly how people get those types of experiences, especially being so hands-on. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. So lastly, let's talk about this one application that I actually recently downloaded. It's called Relax It's Dentistry. I will leave it down below if you guys want to check it out. So all you do is you download the app. Once you press on the app, you will go to pre-dental student. And then from pre-dental, you will go to pre-dental information. Just press on that link. And then the link will say ways to boost your resume, and it just gives you information about, extracurriculars, shadowing, and just dental experience in general. So definitely look into this app. Even for dental students, you could check it out. I've been looking into it since I will be starting dental school pretty soon. It's good to just kind of get that information beforehand. So I hope this video clarifies my personal experiences as a dental assistant and how I shadowed. If you guys have any questions or some personal concerns that you guys are worried about, just reach out to me. My Instagram will be linked down below, so definitely never hesitate to reach out. I am open to answering your questions. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more content. I will be seeing you guys soon. Bye.
It's been months and months, days and days since I'm seeing your face. I can promise you everything you've said has just been erased. You never meant no